Hi YouTube, it's Lisa, gobeagirl.blogspot.com, and I know I promised you a video for tomorrow, but I'm in the middle of putting my stuff away for the night and heading off to bed, and I decided I would shoot a video real quick just to show you one of the cards I made and what my process ends up being with a lot of my cards. This one is one that I was having a lot of fun with. I wanted to show a kind of a kid kind of happier looking card than serious, more traditional Christmas card. I don't know if you can see it too well on the screen. Let's see if I can bring it up a little bit closer. But the ornament says, "I believe in Santa," and then I left the top of it with the little presents hanging down. And as you can see, it's glittery. And it's got glitter over it so the ornament looks more 3D. Then I used the Merry Christmas, fussy cut a couple of the trees, and this little tiny bird in a wreath, and then the fa la la la. Then for the inside, I want it to be, like I said, fun, more of a happy kind of Santa kind of Christmas card versus a more of traditional Christmas, the birth of Christ. So ho ho ho, have a holly jolly Christmas. I used, I think that's actually a candle, but I'll get into that more at the end of this, and then a little snowflake, and I cut out from the paper pad this little Santa's belt to kind of make it more of a Christmas with Santa kind of card. The reason I'm even mentioning all of this is to show you what I love to do with my stamps. At first, when I started crafting and making cards, I was get a greeting farm stamp, color up the image, add a little sentiment, and I was very happy, and I still love to do that. I just don't always have the time to do that, or I want to use sentiment stamps that somehow I collected along the way once I decided that photopolymer stamps were awesome to work with. With that being said, I became a member of the Stamps of Life monthly kit, and a couple weeks ago, I think it's probably been about a month now, I bought this stamp set called the Stamps of Life Wreath for Me. It's an older stamp set of theirs, but I got it at a good price because I was part of the club members, and I just bought it off their website. But I wanted to show you, I used the Merry Christmas from this set right here. I used the Ho 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 from the set, and that was it. I didn't need it for my whole card that I was making tonight. And as you can see, there's the Merry Christmas, there's the Ho Ho Ho. Then I also have a set from my club sets that's called Ornaments for Christmas, and it looks like this, and I really don't know why there's so much glitter tonight, but it is what it is. And in this set, I used the Ho Ho Ho, which you can see on on the inside of the card, excuse me, right there. And as you can tell from the top of the ornament here, I used the little die cut because I'm a Die Hard member that you also get in this set. So again, there's my second set I used. Then, this set is called Merry and Bright for Kit Club. This was their card kit club that I did the first month. And I used out of this set, have a holly jolly holiday, but I cut off the holiday and just used it, and then I bent the little card around, the sentiment around, excuse me, to make it look more whimsical because it's supposed to be Santa and it's supposed to be fun. 3 sets. And this is where I love to go looking. I needed a bottom to my exclamation point because all of the Lawn Fawn stamps I have, I didn't like the exclamation point, and we all know that they give you 6 million exclamation points. They give you one in almost every set, but I didn't really like it. I did, however, like this little snowflake, and I thought, well, if Santa were sending you a sentiment in a card, he's going to send you one that has a snowflake on it, because he's Santa. So, out of this whole set, I used the little snowflake out of the Sweet Christmas set. Then, I needed a top for my exclamation point. Didn't find any I liked. So, out of this Bake Me a Cake set from Lawn Fawn, I used the little candle, which this would be the topper. I tried it with that at first, upside down, didn't like it. So I used the candle, then I used the snowflake, and came up with my sentiment. And the only reason I bring it up is because this is how I like to use sentiment stamps. They are fun to mix and match, and yes, it took me a while to get comfortable with it, but I am absolutely a-okay with cutting out or cutting apart photopolymer stamps because they work so wonderfully, and you can do so many different things with them. There's my little topper for my ornament. It's made out of just some shiny paper that was actually upcycled from a package that my boss bought. he got something in the mail or something, and I said, hey, I'll take it. I can use it for anything, something, and sure enough, I've made it for several little ornaments like this. Used some of my jute with a little my Molte matte medium. I like the big jar because everybody says, well, I just take the little tube and I stick it on the thing. Well, I couldn't get the tube, and I thought, well, if everybody's sticking on their mat and using it that way, why can't I just use this? It comes like this with a little dauber, and I usually just kind of wipe it off like I do my fingernail polish, put a little on my mat, and there you go. And I don't think it cost me maybe $1 more than what the little tiny tube that I never could get. So anyway, that's my card for tonight. I'm going to post it on my Instagram, which those of you who are following me already know that it is Gobea Girl. Those of you who don't, you can find me out on Instagram at Gobea Girl. I would love to see you there. Let me know what you think. And, oh, and I almost forgot the nicest part. This I found, the whole idea behind this card, I found this on YouTube. I don't remember the lady's name. I will look it up and tell you before tomorrow, because I have another card similar to this that I want to show you. But she used the, oh gosh, like packaging tape, you know, big, oh, here it is. Scotch shipping tape, excuse me, Scotch shipping tape. And hers, she had a nice big one, and it covered her whole ornament. Mine didn't, but I noticed that even with doubling up a little tiny bit, it really doesn't show. And I had some different glitter, because I'm not really a glitter girl. And my husband was kind enough, when he was taking the kids, his friends home, to stop by Walmart and buy me this stackable extra fine glitter crystal diamond. And the reason I wanted this versus what I already had is because what I have is just so, it's very dense, and so it's really hard to see the pattern behind it, but this worked really good. And I might be getting some more in the future, because you can stack them, and well, we all know that if you can do something cool with it, you're gonna have to buy more than one. Anyway, so that's what I used on that. You put it on, cut out the little circle, which is just a spellbinder circle. You put the tape on the opposite side of it, and I will link to her thing tomorrow if I can figure out how to do that. And then you glitter it, you burnish it, and just put it in there. The only reason on this card, because I was going with a happy, fun Santa card, the only reason I put these here and this here is because I put 2 different stamps and I ended up not liking it all, and I wanted a way to cover it up, and I thought, it's a Santa card. Could be kind of like a Grinch that stole Christmas card with the little things hanging here, and I just really liked it, so I kind of went a lot more whimsical on this card than my other card that you'll see tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I'm really glad for you sticking with me all day today and checking out all my videos. Yeah, you could say I'm a little addicted at the moment, but you know, it is what it is. I kind of have to shoot this tonight and upload it tonight because it took a long time for the first one I did today, and then when I did the second one, my teenagers were home and they were not happy with their mommy for using the internet when they had friends over, and they wanted to play video games and do all that kind of stuff. So everybody's in bed, and I have a whole mess to pick up off my desk because God knows the cats will love to come up here and play with every bit of my stuff, and I would hate to have to kill a couple kitty cats in the morning, so I'm off to clean my desk so I can go to bed and start all over tomorrow. I hope you all of you have had a great Friday evening, and a safe one at that, because we are getting freezing ice, rain tonight, and I can't think of a better thing to do tomorrow than spend my day visiting with my children and my husband, and maybe pulling off about 3 or 4 more cards. Anyway, I have talked long enough, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.